So let me introduce to you the next speaker. She's doing her undergraduate in SSCC college, and of course she's the VPM of our Sunshine Club. She's always smiling and a warm person. So when I asked her the title of the speech, she told me it's a surprise. I'm like, no, you have to tell me. I have to introduce the speech. She's like, surprise. So that's the title of her speech, surprise. Let's welcome TM Varnika on the stage.
Come in, Ashutosh. Come in. We've got this, Neha. He's going to be super happy. You don't worry. Weeks of planning, weeks of hiding, and weeks of excitement for this one night that changed our lives. Good evening, Toastmasters and guests.
Good evening.
His sister from Sydney called me and told I want to host a surprise party for him. Will you help me? And I was ecstatic about it. Why not? My friend hadn't touched alcohol until he was 18 years old. And he doesn't come to parties because he thinks goals and dreams are much more than partying every week. So he deserved it. He deserved this one party because he was turning 20 years old. So the day was here. I woke up on the 25th of September 2022, overwhelmed with my to-do. I needed nothing but perfection. I got out of bed, took a quick shower, packed my bags, begged my sister for the car and left home for a long journey of 40 kilometers to my college. Once I reached college, I was still very uneasy. I thought it didn't meet the standards, perfection, so I made calls. Is the venue ready? Nith, where is the decorations and the cake? It's tonight. Appa, is Venkashappa uncle going to get the food? What about the drinks? After making all these calls and having all arrangements, I left at 3 p.m. and went to get these decorations. When I reached there with my friend, I saw on the stop there something called party poppers. All of you would have seen this in the kids' birthday parties. While the kid is going to cut the cake, someone pops a party popper and everyone's like, and then there's a shower of this confetti, like showering from the sky. So we thought, why not bring this to our 20-year-old's birthday party? So we got 2 of them and left to the venue. The fridge is stocked, the cake is ready, the decorations are up, we are ready, just wait for the birthday boy. He enters and one of the party poppers pop. We shout, surprise! And then also laugh. Because the other party popper, my friend couldn't pop. So it went from hand to hand. When finally it reached that one guy who was exactly opposite to the birthday boy. He popped it. And with those beautiful confetti falling on the ground, my friend too fell on the ground. We asked him, what happened? He's like, something went into my eye. And I'm like, okay, then go wash it. We got to get this party running. He goes, washes his eyes, and returns back and says, guys, my eye is paining. So we go to examine it. And he's not able to open his eye. So we panic. We panic and we rush him to the hospital. We enter the emergency ward and it's him sitting there and me standing here. A young doctor enters with a torchlight in his hand and a nurse behind. The doctor instructed my friend, close your injured eye and open the other eye. And so my friend did. The doctor closely got the torch near his eye and we could see clearly his eyes and the defined pupil. Then he moved on to the other eye. My heartbeat racing, my palms sweating, my fingers crossed. He opened his eye and the doctor moved the torch near his eye. To 2 seconds and he put it back. The nurse, the doctor, and myself moved aside. The doctor looked into my eye and said, "This is severe." His pupil burst, his lens damaged. He couldn't see the light and he might lose his sight. My hand stopped working, my legs stopped working. It felt like I froze. I froze to death. But there was no time. His parents asked us to rush him to the nearest eye specialist clinic in an ambulance. So I did. He's sleeping on my shoulder and I'm just sitting there. And I remember thinking to myself, with that loud siren, a scared voice whispering at the back of my head, "Why us? What did we do? What did he do?" Until today, questions in my mind come. What if I hadn't organized that party? What if I didn't pick up that party popper? And what if we had gotten drunk? And I know this would follow for the rest of my life. And I will always ask myself, was it really our mistake? Or was it just an accident? Will this guilt ever go? Can that incident ever be undone? Well, some of these questions do have answers. Like, if we had gotten drunk that day, my friend wouldn't get the insurance money for the surgeries. But many questions are unanswered. With some, I've made peace. But with many, I guess I'm just waiting to ask God one day. But to conclude all this, all of us have gone through such incidents, such experiences that cannot be undone, that we want to forget but cannot, that have changed us forever. And life is such a bundle of surprises, some good, some bad, some pleasant, some not. But we have to be ready for them. If you all are wondering, how is that guy doing now? Well, see it for yourselves. He's sitting right in the corner there, smiling at me for the last 7 minutes as we go back to that one crazy of a night we had together. Thank you.
That was a great anecdotal episode.